1856, the issue of slavery's expansion dominated American politics. All eyes looked to Kansas Territory, where the question was whether it enter the Union as a free or slave state. But for newly minted Kansans such as John Brown, the issue would be settled with guns, not debate. On May 21, 1856, Lawrence, Kansas Territory, was raided and burned by 750 pro-slavery men. John Brown's 2 abolitionist rifle companies never made it to the town's defense. In response, Brown and a handful of his followers committed the infamous Potawatomi Massacre, killing 5 pro-slavery settlers with artillery broadswords and sparking terror across the country. 24-year-old Henry Clay Pate, a former Virginian, led the pro-slavery Westport sharpshooters. They had been plundering Kansas territorial settlements at Franklin and Palmyra as retribution for the Potawatomi killings. They set out to capture Brown and his men, basing their operations from an old campsite along the Santa Fe Road, a place known as Blackjack. But Pate underestimated his older opponent. Brown heard that Pate's men were evicting Free State settlers at Osawatomie. Brown went on the attack. On June 2, 1856, the American Civil War arguably began, though the Southern cannons would not blast Fort Sumter into submission for another 5 years. Almost 100 men fought a 3-hour pitched battle that ended with Pate's pro-slavery forces surrendering to John Brown. This fight became known as the Battle of Blackjack. After the smoke cleared, Pate would say, "I went to take old Brown, but old Brown took me." Over 150 years later, this battle will come to life in a commemoration event, John Brown's Battle at Blackjack, Dawn of the Civil War. Witness battle reenactments, attend living history demonstrations, enjoy old-time crafts, check out the wide assortment of food and drink, and most importantly, absorb the compelling history that has shaped our region and our nation. This family-oriented event takes place on the original battlefield ground just 3 miles east of Baldwin City, Kansas. Today, thanks to a dedicated group of volunteers, this battlefield is permanently protected for the American people, preserved as a site from which to contemplate the importance of this hallowed ground in today's culture. This year's event features battle reenactments 3 times daily. The battles will feature some of the region's best Civil War living historians and will be coordinated by Wide Awake Films, Kansas City's Emmy Award-winning historic documentary company. Wet plate collodion photography demos using the exact process from the Civil War. First-person talks from a diverse array of 19th century personalities, including John Brown himself. A wide selection of period crafts and handiwork available to peruse and purchase. Tickets may be purchased at the gate or ordered in advance online at blackjackbattlefield.org. All net proceeds from the event will be used for continued preservation of the Blackjack Battlefield and Nature Park. For detailed site directions, updated event information, and spectator tickets, please visit our website at www.blackjackbattlefield.org. Immerse yourself in the experience that helps shape a nation.